Here are all the horror movies that are releasing next month in May. Horror fans are about to eat. It's looking like a tough month for original horror movies. Starting off with a new shark horror movie dropping on May 1st called Deep Water. This movie centers around a flight from Los Angeles to Shanghai that crash lands in shark-infested waters, and the people on the plane are forced to survive. Being directed by Renny Harlin, who just came off of the new Strangers trilogy, which I didn't really rock with personally, but a lot of people did, and it don't got shit to do with sharks, so I'm still hyped for the shark movie. Especially considering that this is not Renny Harlin's first attempt at a shark movie. He directed Deep Blue Sea in 1999, and a lot of people say that this movie is better than Jaws. That same day on May 1st, we also have Hokum dropping in theaters. And if you see that trailer, bro, you know how crazy this movie looks. A lot of people have seen it already and said that this is the best horror movie of the year. The movie is starring Adam Scott, who's a novelist, and he's going to this Irish inn to spread the ashes of his parents, but he soon realizes that the entire situation is a lot more sinister than he realized. Apparently, there's a witch in the honeymoon suite that he's staying in, and it wants to meet him. I just need to know who came up with this creepy ass design. Is this the witch? Yeah, get this shit off my screen. There's a real like folkloric vibe going on with this movie that I'm really rocking with. Affection drops on May 8th, starring Jessica Roth from Happy Death Day, and I got the opportunity to check this movie out early, and this is probably one of the most disturbing sci-fi horror movies we've gotten in a minute. Imagine being trapped in a nightmare that repeats itself over and over again because of a mental condition you have due to an accident with a daughter and a husband who claims to wholeheartedly be your daughter and husband, but you have no idea who they are. I'm telling y'all, bro, check this movie out. Jessica Roth probably gives one of, if not her best performance in this movie. And this poster is genius as hell once you realize what this movie is about when you look at the names. Mortal Kombat 2 also drops on May 8th, which I didn't think people classified as horror, but it definitely has like an action horror kind of vibe when you think about getting ripped apart. Games have a lot more of a horror vibe than the movies do, but I know some people classify this as a horror movie, so I'm just gonna throw it in the list just cause, especially considering that I'm also hyped for this movie as well. Obsession drops on May 15th, and this is honestly one of my most anticipated horror movies of the year. This dude gets a thing called a one-wish willow, where he then makes the wish to get a girl to love him more than anything in the entire world. Yeah, you fucked up. This movie looks off the rails, bro. It's being directed by Curry Barker, who did Milk and Cereal, if you've ever seen that. Yeah, your boy is all in. Funny enough, the dude who's directing this is also doing the Texas Chainsaw reboot at A24, so yeah, that's tough. Company Retreat releases on May 22nd, and this movie follows a group of execs whose team building trip turns into a bloody fight for survival, and judging off this poster alone, bro, I'm already hyped. Haven't seen much for this movie, but it's a horror comedy, so your boy is locked in. Continuing with the same day May releases, we got Passenger dropping on May 22nd, which is another one of my most anticipated horror movies of this year. A couple on a road trip after witnessing a fatal car accident ends up getting this malevolent force attached to them, and it's following them everywhere they go. Apparently it's called a passenger, and one of the lines from the trailer was that you can't outrun a passenger, so I'm equal parts hyped and equal parts terrified for this movie. Ending off the month strong, we got A24's The Backrooms dropping on May 29th, being directed by Kane Parsons, aka Kane Pixels, the dude who made the original Backrooms post, and let's just say they got that vibe down. But nah, May is stacked with OG horror, bro. Let me know which one you're most hyped for, and if I missed any, let me know in the comments. But if you rock with this video, make sure to like and follow for more, and just like always, peace!